The skills that pay the most in 2026 cannot be found in most university lecture halls. They're not on the curriculum, they're not in the textbooks, and in most cases, the people earning the most from them never sat a formal exam on the subject. We're not here to argue against education. We're here to talk about something the education conversation almost never includes: the skills that are quietly making ordinary people extraordinary money right now. We are going to look at 5 of them, ranked honestly under these categories: time to learn, cost to start, and difficulty level, and exactly how much people are actually earning, with real data from the last 5 years. By the end of this video, you'll know which one fits where you are right now and what your next step looks like. Let's get into it. Skill number 1, and if there is one skill that defines the financial opportunity of this exact moment in history, this is it. AI prompting and automation is the ability to use artificial intelligence tools, ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, and automation platforms like N8N or Make to build workflows, generate content, solve problems, and create results for businesses faster than any traditional method. And here is what makes this skill extraordinary. The barrier to entry is almost zero. You don't need to understand how the AI is built. You need to understand how to use it better than the business owner sitting across from you. That gap between what AI can do and what most people know how to make it do is where the money lives. The data is staggering. Demand for AI-related freelance skills grew by 340% between 2022 and 2025, according to Upwork's Global Skills Index. Freelancers with documented AI automation skills are charging between $50 and $150 per hour, and the market is still in its early stages. The people building this expertise today are positioning themselves at the front of a queue that is only going to get longer. Time to learn, 1 to 3 months of consistent practice. Cost to start, as low as $0. Many AI tools have free tiers. Difficulty, lower than you think. The hardest part isn't technical, it's learning to think in systems. If you have a laptop and curiosity, you have everything you need to start this skill today. Skill number 2. And if there is one skill that has been making people wealthy for over 100 years, the internet has just made it more accessible to more people than ever before. Copywriting is the skill of writing words that make people take action. Not essays, not articles, words that sell. Ads, email sequences, landing pages, sales pages, product descriptions, and social media captions that convert browsers into buyers. Every business that exists, online or offline, needs this, and most of them are doing it badly. That gap between what businesses need their words to do and what their words actually do, that's the copywriter's income. According to the Freelancers Union and multiple platform data reports, skilled copywriters have seen an 89% increase in average rates since 2020. Top freelance copywriters regularly charge $150 to $250 per hour, and the best ones, those who understand consumer psychology and persuasion deeply, can command retainers of $5,000 to $20,000 per month from a single client. Time to learn, 3 to 6 months to become competent, with continuous improvement after that. Cost to start, essentially $0. Books, free resources, and practice. Difficulty, medium. The mechanics are learnable. Developing a genuine persuasion instinct takes time and study. What makes this skill particularly sticky is that it compounds. The better you understand people, what they fear, what they want, what makes them act, the more valuable every word you write becomes. Skill number 4. And the numbers behind this one tell a story that most people haven't caught up with yet. The global creator economy was valued at $250 billion in 2025 and is growing at 22% per year. YouTube alone has over 800 million videos. Brands, businesses, coaches, educators, and content creators all need one thing they often cannot do themselves: someone to take their raw footage and turn it into something people actually want to watch. That person is the video editor, and right now, good ones are significantly undersupplied relative to demand. Demand for freelance video editors grew by 210% between 2020 and 2025, according to Upwork and Fiverr platform data. Entry-level editors charge $30 to $60 per hour. Experienced editors with a strong portfolio regularly earn $80 to $120 per hour, with some specialized editors charging significantly more for high-production commercial work. Time to learn: 3 to 6 months to reach a competent professional standard, using tools like DaVinci Resolve, which is free, or Adobe Premiere. Cost to start: free if you already have a computer. Difficulty: medium. The technical side is learnable. The creative judgment develops with practice. And here's what makes this skill particularly sticky. Clients don't just hire editors once, they hire them on retainer. A single YouTube channel client paying $500 to $1,500 per month for consistent editing is a reliable income stream, not a one-off project. Skill number 4, and if you're watching this and wondering which skill you could realistically start monetizing in the shortest time, this is the honest answer. Social media management is the skill of running a brand's online presence. Content planning, post creation, community engagement, analytics, and strategy across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Here's the reality most business owners are living with. They know they need to be on social media. They just don't have the time, the knowledge, or the patience to do it well. So they either do it badly or they don't do it at all. Both of those situations are a problem that someone with this skill can solve for money. Rates for social media managers have risen 95% since 2020. Entry-level managers charge $500 to $1,500 per month on retainer. Experienced strategists with proven results charge $2,000 to $5,000 per month per client. With even 3 to 5 retainer clients, you're looking at an income that competes with and often exceeds graduate starting salaries in most countries. Time to learn: 1 to 3 months. Cost to start: 0. The platforms are free and the tools to learn them are free. Difficulty: the lowest on this list. The one honest caveat is the income ceiling is lower than that of some other skills here, but the floor, how quickly you can start earning, is almost higher than almost anything else on this list. Skill number 5, and this one connects directly to something we talked about earlier in this series. Remember Stream 7? Royalty income, creating something once and getting paid for it repeatedly. This is what that looks like in practice. Online course creation and digital product development are the skills of packaging your knowledge into something people will pay to access. A course, an ebook, a template, a guide, a toolkit, anything that captures what you know in a form that someone else can learn from and that you can sell to thousands of people without producing it again. The global e-learning market is projected to reach $238 billion by 2026, a growth of over 900% since 2019. The pandemic permanently shifted how people learned, and that shift has not reversed. Individual creators on platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, and Kajabi are earning anywhere from $10,000 to over $500,000 per year from digital products, not by being celebrities, not by having massive audiences, by having genuine knowledge that a specific group of people needs and by packaging it in a way that delivers real value. Time to learn: 1 to 3 months to understand the platform, the creation process, and the basics of marketing a digital product. Cost to start: as low as 0. Many platforms charge only when you make a sale. Difficulty: low to medium. The hardest part isn't technical. It's believing that what you know is worth something to someone else. It is almost always. And here is the compounding truth about this skill. Every course you build, every digital product you create is an asset. It doesn't depreciate. It doesn't require your time after it's built. It earns whether you're awake or asleep. That is the definition of money working for you. So, if you want to start earning the fastest, with no upfront cost and the lowest learning curve, start with social media management. Get one client, prove the model, build from there. If you want the highest ceiling and the most future-proof demand, AI prompting and automation is where the market is moving, and it is moving fast. The people building this expertise now will be charging premium rates in 2 years.
If you're creative and want recurring, retainer-based income, video editing puts you directly inside the creator economy, which is growing faster than almost any other market on Earth. And if you want to build something once and earn from it indefinitely, digital products and course creation is the closest thing to real passive income that an ordinary person can build without capital. None of these require a degree. None of them require a large investment to start. All of them have real, verifiable income data behind them, and all of them can be learned by someone sitting exactly where you are right now. The question has never been whether these opportunities exist. The question is which one you're willing to start. Tell me in the comments,